Hello, I'm Piers Corbyn from WeatherAction.com, long-range weather and extreme forecasters. And today, the 25th of June, I'm going to report on some very extreme events which have happened around the world during June, new developments on our solar-lunar based long-range forecasts, which are great significance, and I'm going to give you a July tropical storm forecast for the Atlantic, Caribbean, Gulf region and the East Pacific region, and also some comments on what's going to happen for the rest of the season. Now, in June, particularly the period between the 9th and the 23rd, there have been 5 event periods of very, very, very extreme weather and fantastic deluges, as well as tornadoes around the world. These have been quite exceptional events, like 1 in 100 years type of events, or well, typically at least 1 in 20, but the 1 in 100 year type events. And all of these 5 events periods were correctly predicted by our newly developed forecasting advances. And this tendency for some very extreme events to happen in different places around the world will continue through July and August. And consequence of this is we've now superseded the solar weather technique with what we're calling the solar lunar action technique, SLAT. And the extreme event periods within that, we call them SLAPs, solar lunar action periods. Now, the 5 event periods between June the 10th to 23rd were, first of all, around the 9th to 10th, where we predicted for the USA there would be a band of very heavy, slow-moving, deluging thunderstorms and tornadoes and floods across southern parts of the USA. And this forecast was verified by the super floods which took place in Arkansas, for example, where about 20 people lost their lives when the torrents swept away their tents in the mountainous regions. And there were also extreme events around the world at the same time, but that was the biggest. The next period was June the 12th to 14th, where we expected again the same sort of period as it just happened, but more extensive in some ways. And in that time, Oklahoma was inundated. Oklahoma City was inundated. And at the same time, this June the 12th to 14th period, there were incredible deluges in south of France and many other regions. But there was about 6 months of rain fell in only 14 hours, and the consequences were devastating. And this period, June the 12th to 14th, 2010, historically is one of the most significant weather periods for likely decades or even centuries.